Hey guys, this is Zach and Say with Zach here, and here is our review for tonight, Monday, December 16th. Our 5 games are over. There's no American Hockey League games on tonight, so nothing's changed over there, but we did have 5 games in the National Hockey League. Let's go over them real quick. We got the Florida Panthers taking on Ottawa Senators. The news records 16-12-5 for the Florida Panthers, 14-18-2 for Ottawa. This game was lopsided from the beginning and didn't bode well for Ottawa at all. It showed all the holes that this Ottawa team has. Right here, Florida trying to stay relevant in the playoffs in this Atlantic division that's very close and tight-knit. So, good win on them. Great game from Noel Acciari. Scoring plays. Noel Acciari scored at 9:42 of the first period from Yandel and Huberdeau. Huberdeau also had an amazing night as well. Acciari scores again at 1:18 of the second period from Huberdeau, making it 2-0 at that point, very early in the second period. Again, once you start scoring that kind of goals on a Ottawa team that's a little skittish when you can score a few goals on them, not surprising they end up winning. Then I got Anisimov scoring at 2:05 of the second, so they responded relatively quick to that second goal to make it 2-1. Anisimov got it from Ennis and Brown. Tyler Ennis having an amazing season right now. Alexander Barkov got one at 5:41 in the second period, making it 3-1 from Huberdeau. So Huberdeau with 3 goal points at this point, if you keep track. Noel Acciari with the hat trick at 10:33 of the second period from Wagner and Ekblad. So Noel Acciari with his hat trick, good on him. Good to see him doing great in Florida after his trade there from Boston. That's good to see him getting some points here. Matheson got one at 15:06 of the second period from Huberdeau, so that's 4 assists for Jonathan Huberdeau. That's an amazing night for him. And then the last one is Torino, 19:28 of the second period from Ekblad, and that was all she wrote, making it 6-1 at that point. And Florida just locked it down, shut it down after that, and defeated the Ottawa Senators. The shots on goal, 31-30 for the Florida Panthers. So this is one of the few times where shots on goal actually went to the winning team. But Bobrovsky had a big night as well. Again, obviously stopping 29 out of 30 shots, not bad. The 3 stars, Noel Acciari, obviously with his hat trick. Jonathan Huberdeau with his 4 assists, and then Aaron Ekblad with, I believe, was 2 assists, if I remember that correctly. Yeah, Ekblad with 2 assists. So all 3 of them are Florida Panthers for the stars of the night for that game. Great game for the Florida Panthers, bouncing them back into 3rd place in division. The big game of the night, in my eyes at least, St. Louis Blues taking the Colorado Avalanche. That was a big game and decided the Central Division standings. If you guys can't tell, everything I'm wearing, who won this game. Let's go into the scoring place. David Perron scoring at 18:51 the first period from O'Reilly and Sundqvist. Big game back for Sundqvist, 3rd game back, I think, after injury. He's showing up on the score sheet, which is good for them. David Perron, definitely stepping up for the St. Louis Blues team. It's good to see that. You got Nazem Kadri scoring at 55 seconds into the second period, making it 1-1 from Graves. And then you got Mikko Rantanen scoring at 9:35 the second from Gerard and McKinnon. So McKinnon gets a point. Good for my fantasy team. Making it 2-1. At that point, I was thinking Colorado should be able to take this. They have a lead going in the second period. Hopefully they can take this. But St. Louis is showing why they're defending Stanley Cup champions right here. Perron scores 18:47 of the second period from Pietrangelo and Schwartz. Then making it 2-2. Then Dunn scores at 19:23 of the second period from Bozak and Justin Falk. So I got Justin Falk. That's awesome to see him getting an assist. Making it 3-2 at that point. Then Jordan Kyrou scores his first of the year at 11:24, which is unassisted, of the 3rd period, making it 4-2. And then Perron with the hat trick. So 2nd hat trick of the night, which was very impressive, from Sundqvist and O'Reilly. So at 16:05 of the 3rd period, making your final 5-2 St. Louis. So St. Louis takes a 3-point lead in the Central Division, which is very impressive. Shots on goal, 35-28 for St. Louis. So again, shots on goal went to the team that won. Very impressive. Colorado with 28 shots. That's not going to do it for against a team that just came off the Stanley Cup championship. You gotta fight a lot harder than that. So the records now at St. Louis is 21-8-6. Colorado's 21-9-3. So very similar records overall. Other game of the night, Edmonton Oilers taking on the Dallas Stars. Your scoring plays, I'll go into that really quick. Zach Kassian at 8:07 in the first from McDavid and Nurse. So McDavid and Draisaitl decided to show up tonight. get a few points and steal one from Dallas. Second goal, Leon Draisaitl at 14-13 of the first from Alex Chiasson and Connor McDavid. So McDavid with 2 assists. There you go. And then they just shut down from there. Dallas can't score that well, so once you go up 2-0 on them, just lock it down, play some good goaltending, good defense, you should be able to win this game. Dallas made it close with Tyler Seguin getting a goal at 17-23 of the third from Joe Pavelski and Alexander Radulov. Good to see all those guys on the score sheet. Unfortunately, once, so it wasn't enough to quite come back. Making a 2-1 final for Edmonton Oilers, which is great for them because they keep pace with everybody else in the Pacific Division. Especially with Arizona getting Taylor Hall tonight, you need to stay consistent with your wins because Arizona could run away with this division if Taylor Hall turns out to be the key piece they were missing. We shall see. I think they play tomorrow, so we'll see tomorrow. I think he's going to be with the team tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see. Your shots on goal, 28-35 for Edmonton. So shots on goal didn't really matter. The season series is now tied at 1-1 apiece, so tied. I didn't look at this one. Oh, no. It's the season series is 2-0 for St. Louis over Colorado. And your 3 stars are Perron, O'Reilly, and Dunn. I don't think I went over the 3 stars. I'm sorry about that. Other 2 games tonight. We've got Nashville taking out the New York Rangers 5-2. The season series is now tied. And then Washington Capitals losing to Columbus, getting shut out to Columbus 3-0, which is very impressive to see Columbus go in and beat Washington again. I don't know if it's just Washington took them too lightly. I don't know. The season series is now 2-0 CBJ. I'm very amazed by that stat, that Columbus is able to beat the best team in the league 2 times now this season. But yeah, the season series is now 1-0 for Florida in the Florida-Ottawa. I'm sorry, I didn't go over the season series totals. But yeah, those are your 5 game totals for the night. So you got Florida beating Ottawa 6-1, Nashville beating New York 5-2, Columbus beating Washington 3-0, St. Louis beating Colorado 5-2, and then Edmonton beating the Dallas Stars 2-1. So there's your 5 games. Updated standings, not a whole lot of movement. A couple things. Arizona stays first with 42 points in the Pacific. Edmonton moves to second with 42 points. Vegas drops to third in the Pacific with 41. St. Louis stays in first with 48 points in the Central. Colorado stays in second with 45 points. Winnipeg's at 42 points for third. Your wild card's Dallas at 42, and Flames with the second wild card at 40 now. Over in the Eastern Conference, Boston stays at 48. Buffalo stays at 39 for second. Florida jumps in to third with 37 points. Metro, Capitals stay at 53. First time I've been able to say that in a while. I haven't had to add extra points to them. New York Islanders, 46 points, still in second. Carolina still in third with 42. Your wild card is still Pittsburgh 42, Philadelphia 39. There's your standings for tonight after all these games. So the big change again. St. Louis keeping their lead in the Central. Edmonton staying relevant in the Pacific, and Florida jumping back into a playoff spot with Atlantic. Not really meaning much to the game. Just look at the standings. I mean, you still got Montreal 36, Toronto with 36, Team Bay at 35. So 2 points helps jump them up there, but 1 win from any of those teams can knock them right back out. So it's a very tight division right now in the Atlantic for the third, I would say even second spot. Boston's pretty much got this locked in. It's everything else after that that's going to matter. Nashville moves an inch closer to possibly bouncing into a playoff spot eventually. They're 5 points out. I don't know. Nashville, I don't know if they're going to be able to make the comeback that we need them to make the playoffs. It's very surprising to see Nashville possibly missing the playoffs this year. And then New York losing to Nashville, that hurt them because they would have came in to win this game. They would have been 2 points out of the playoff spot. They didn't do that. And then, what was the other team I was looking at? Columbus. Still relatively out of the race. They're at 32 points now. 7 points back, the playoff spot. Maybe if they go on a run here, big win over Washington, but I don't see them being able to push into that top spot, especially with how strong the Metro is. But anyways, that is your updated standings and updated scores for tonight, which is Monday, December 16th. Tomorrow I have a lot of testing and doctor appointments going on, so the next few days is going to be really rough. I'm going to try and get Wednesday's game preview and review in, but I have a lot of doctor's appointments tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, so I'm going to try. I'm going to see how this all works out. I'm hoping to get this going because I'm trying to stay consistent with at least Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays. We're going to get tested this week with all the doctor's appointments. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Hope this is helping you guys stay a little bit more on top of the NHL and the standings and how everything's going every night. If you guys liked the video, give us a like and subscribe. This is Zach from Say What Zach here, and I will talk to you guys again tomorrow.